on right now on my Patreon account is 21 Days Till Solstice. It's a daily writing journey on our way to December 21st. The meaning of the season, the divine feminine, the goddess versus the patriarchal god, the celebrations, the mythology of religion to the practice of spirituality through Mother Nature. It's all on Patreon. It is a paid access. You can join for $13 a month as a membership, or you can buy the whole collection outright. It is $21 and it is on Patreon. I will put the link down below. So please come do join us. I talk about such topics that have been posted so far. Today was, what if Jesus were female? Would she be as worshipped as he is? And what does that mean as a matriarch and as a patriarch? I talked about the winter goddess yesterday, and then I talked about Mary and Jesus on the first, about Jesus being the Son of God, but Mary being God herself. So that is all written, and I've got some more coming, so please do check it out. Today, I am sitting at the river. I will show you it, where I walk my dog, and winter has descended here and it's really peaceful. The snow has really quieted things down, which I love, and you start to hear things that you don't hear, in the height of summertime when things are a-buzzing. So while it is a little colder, it is a little quieter. And with this quietness, I like to retreat inwards and listen to the whispers from inside me, and all those places that, tend to get ignored when I'm busy doing, summer activities that I now have time for. And while I rest on the couch or I read a good book, there is just, so many little tiny voices coming from within. And I think that's sort of the nature of the season. Mother Nature, she goes quiet too, but underneath all the snow and underneath the still water, there's still life, but they're whispering. So I like to think of it the opposite of the way the patriarchal holidays like to celebrate, which is, big festive activities and grand gourmet meals and lots of alcohols and sugars and treats and, yearly end goals for work and, the birth of Jesus Christ, the star, and all the celebrations. And it just seems so mighty. And it's no wonder the rest of us feel so overwhelmed, because it doesn't run with our natural cycles. Our natural cycles are to rejuvenate and restore and reflect and relax. And I think that's why there's such a burnout, plus the propaganda, the forcing, the pressure is the word I'm looking for, to connect in a very false sort of way, and if you come from a background like I did, where you're in no contact with your family and you're separated from your ex, and it's just you and your girls and Mother Nature, and and the world tends to say, oh, you're lonely this time of year, but I'm not really lonely. Like, I'd rather be lonely with this than, stuck in pressured socializing with false narratives and false selves and people I don't like. And so while I do miss, the big cookings and the presents under the tree, I wouldn't trade this for that. And so that's the whole point of this journey of 21 Days Till Solstice, is to return home, return to ourselves, and return to Mother Nature, and return to the reason for the season, which is not Jesus Christ, but Mother Nature and the winter goddess and the solstice and the Yule log and the spiritual meanings and the shadow work and divine feminine and all that. There's a reason why the moon shines so much more in the winter, and she wants us to listen. So come join me on Patreon, and let's go listen.